3.
Hi, Kathy. It's Bob here. No, just kidding. It's Kevin. Congratulations, Kathy, or as we say in Portugal, parabéns. I'm honored to be a part of your 25-year celebration as an activist and a survivor. I'm talking from my home in Portugal, where I've lived for the past 12 years with my partner, Constance. We love the people, the countryside, the wine, and the decriminalized hashish. I'm still an activist. Constance and I started a group here in the Algarve region to advocate for people with reduced mobility. When Jody and Ethel asked me to be part of your celebration, I thought about when I first met you in the 90s. It was virtually illegal to talk about cannabis in public in Florida back then. Now, 25 years later, you are sitting in a place where you can consume legally, safely, and without the fear of jackbooted thugs taking you down. Now that's some progress. Although I'm sure you agree, there is more work to be done so that everyone and the plants are truly free. You are one of the most persistent, consistent, greatest Florida freedom fighters that I know. In March of 1998, I remember protesting with you and other patients in Orlando, outside of the rabid pro-drug war Congressman Bill McCollum's office. There were only a dozen or so of us, but we made enough noise to get a feature article in the Orlando Weekly. And then we had an ongoing feud with McCollum in the Florida media. I thought of not only the courage it must have taken for you to leave your home and in Bradenton just to get to Orlando, but also simply what a pain in the ass it must have been. Well, I can tell you that event and so many others like it really paid off. By making elected officials engage with us with their antiquated anti-science fascism and idiocy was all exposed to the Florida public in the media. And of course, ultimately, the people voted with us when they were given the opportunity at the ballot box. It reminds me of that well-worn but nonetheless apt quote by anthropologist Margaret Mead, who said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed individuals can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." I remember spending time with you in the suits and lawyers at the Key West Hilton in 1999 at the Normal Legal Conference, kind of swanky for us. I think that's when I started to wear a suit at certain events. I always thought of it as putting on a costume just to get things done. We ended up speaking then one-on-one time with Webster Hubbell, who was the United States Associate Attorney General for Bill Clinton. He really paid attention, and I'm sure it moved him. You convinced people like Keith Stroop, Gary Wainwright, and others in the legal and medical profession to try and craft a lawsuit to get injunctive relief to protect you from arrest from your sheriff. While that particular legal strategy never came to pass, it did bring many allies to the movement who were moved by your determination and passion. Here's that pic of us with Webster Hubbell at the Key West conference. I recall spending time with you and Dr. John Morgan at a strategy session in Safety Harbor. May he rest in peace. Meeting people like you, I know, inspired him to return to Florida on many occasions to testify pro bono at trials and before various committees in Tallahassee. I was looking through some old photos, and my favorite one of you is this one. Yeah, your face just says it all at the end of that epic journey. Well, Kathy, I hope your day is fun-filled. You are a hero of mine, and you must be the only ALS patient in the world to have outlived your doctors. Here's hoping that you outlive all of us. I will smoke some hash in your honor and hope that while you get high with sass, you'll never forget to kick the ass of the ruling class. Até sempre. Ciao, ciao.